Do you have oily skin and your makeup is just not staying throughout the day? Well, stay tuned because I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my makeup last all day. So keep watching. So to start off, the first thing that I like to do is moisturize my skin. I know a lot of people think that if you have oily skin, they don't want to moisturize their skin because you feel like, oh, my face is already oily. Moisturizing your skin is very important because it keeps your skin looking young and it fights the wrinkles. So moisturize your skin even if your skin is oily. The moisturizer that I like to use is by Neutrogena and it looks like this. This is an oil-free moisturizer and it's for combination skin. I really love this moisturizer and this is the one that I used right now. Once my skin is moisturized and ready to go, I'm gonna go in with my primer, and the primer that I'm using is by Smashbox Photo Finish Primer and it looks like this. This is also an oil-free primer, which is really good since we have oily skin. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna apply a little bit. Now for foundation, the foundation that I love to use, this is actually my everyday foundation, is by L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This is a demi matte finish foundation for normal to oily skin. This is one of the reasons why I like this foundation, because it's demi matte, so it still gives you like, a natural finish to your skin. If your skin is very oily, then I suggest for you to go with a super matte foundation, but I really like this foundation. I use it all the time. It's my everything. I'm going to be applying that with my beauty sponge by Real Technique, and I like to apply it on the sponge and then spread it around. I like applying my foundation with a sponge rather than a brush, only because it leaves your skin looking more natural than a brush. The reason why I like to apply the foundation on either the brush itself or a sponge rather than straight to my face is because that allows me to use the right amount of foundation. Like I could spread it around and see where, if I need more, where do I need more. But when you're applying it all over to your face, you might use too much foundation and then you look too cakey. You know what I'm saying? Next for concealer, I'm going to be using Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, and this is like one of my favorites. I always use this concealer. It's like my everyday concealer all the time. So I'm going to apply a little bit underneath my eyes, the bridge of my nose, and a little bit on my chin. And I'm also going to blend that using my damped beauty sponge. Alright, so once everything is nicely blended, what I'm gonna go ahead and do next is actually what I feel like makes my foundation last throughout the day, is doing this step. I'm going to bake my face. So I'm going to bake using this Airspun loose powder. I love this powder. This is the shade Naturally Neutral. You can use any powder that you feel comfortable, that you feel like you like the best. If this is not one of your favorites, take some on the top, and using the damped beauty sponge, I'm going to take some. Make sure you get a good amount, and then I'm going to apply that everywhere I apply the concealer and anywhere that I get oily, basically. So I'm gonna show you guys. Look. And you want to do this step like right after you finish blending it, because you don't want your concealer to start creasing at the like underneath your eye, and then when you try to set it, then you will have like, And also I don't like that crease that you may get through the day, like right there by like your nose. So what I like to do, I like to push my nose like a little bit to the side so I can really tuck some powder under there. Let me show you guys. I make sure that my nose has a good amount because my nose gets really oily throughout the day. So you see? Alright, so I'm gonna leave my face like this, just baking for a little while. I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my eyebrows and I'll be back. And that is it. So now that my eyebrows are done and my face is has been baking for a little bit now, I'm going to dust off the bake. I'm going to be using this Lorac Contour Pro palette, and I'm going to be applying this yellow highlight powder right there in the middle, and I'm going to be applying that while I'm dusting off the loose powder, if that makes sense. Whenever you have oily skin, powder is your best friend. I'm telling you, like back then I didn't realize that I wasn't applying enough powder back in the day, and I used to wonder, why doesn't my foundation last all day like all these other girls? Like, powder is your best friend when you have oily skin. So I'm going, even though I already applied loose powder to bake, I'm still gonna be applying some more powder. Using the same palette from Lorac, I'm going to be using this medium contour to contour my face. Alright, so the next step that I like to go ahead and do is finish up my eyes, apply my blush or bronzer, and my lips. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that so you guys can see my last step that I like to do to secure my face, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I am completely done with my makeup. Alright, so the last step, now that my makeup is completely done, is to set my makeup. I'm going to be using this NYX Matte Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. You want to make sure that you're using a matte finish setting spray. Matte. This is gonna help your skin, your makeup stay on longer, and also it's gonna give it a matte finish. Alright, so that is it. That is what I do to make sure that my foundation stay on longer throughout the day. I'm gonna film how my foundation looks before I wash my makeup off, so I can show you guys how the makeup stayed throughout the day. And yeah, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is how my face looks after about 5 hours or so, 5.5 hours. Unfortunately today I didn't do much throughout the day, so I wasn't able to really go outside and stuff because it was a rainy day. Right now it is 8:16, so I am about to take off this makeup, but I just wanted to come in on camera and show you guys how my makeup, you know, is holding up. Well, it held up through the day. If I feel like my makeup is getting a little bit kind of like shiny, I don't carry makeup with me besides like whatever lipstick I have on. So all I do is literally like this, kind of dabble with my hands. That's it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, I hope you guys support my channel by liking this video and also subscribing to my channel. See you guys in my next video. Bye. Moisturizer. This moisturizer, primer. Why do I keep saying moisturizer? It's crazy. Did I say demi? This from L'Oreal. Oh my god, I can't talk today. There's a bug in here.